Do you know Tottenham?
What?
Tottenham Hotspur?
Topspur?
No, no.
What's that?
You never heard of them?
No?
Tottenham who? I think according to statistics, Chelsea beat Tottenham Hotspurs 11 times in the last 12. Yeah, that's the way it is. London is blue and it will never ever be white. This is Chelsea Football Club we're talking about here, people. And in this video, I am going to rate my players and some other talking point. I can't even speak. Talking point. And if you want more details about my instant reaction, I made another video on the Green Turf YouTube channel right after the game. So this video is gonna be more structured, gives you some details what I saw, and all I can tell you right now is that we have to be happy because this kind of games, you dominate the game, you create chances, you score a goal, and then in the end you might lose it because it's only 1-0. In extra time, you can make a stupid mistake and concede a goal. We didn't do it today, but I'm telling you that this game was very tricky, even though Tottenham Hotspurs didn't have enough shot on target or whatever. But it can just take one action to just completely destroy your hard work for the entire game. We were not clinical today. It could have been worse. We were going to regret, but you know what? 3 points in the pocket, clean sheet. I'm gonna take that, man.
It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. What a Spurs. A modern version of a training ground, a modern version of a stadium, but no trophies. They don't even need a. They don't even need a trophy cabinet. It's a joke. I mean, they're just such a dead team. They come into it, they're like this big balloon, and we just pop it every season. We pop it twice a season. You know, they can't say, oh yeah, we're in the debate.
I love that kid. Spurs are a joke. Anyways, my player ratings, let's start by the manager. But before even we start rating players and manager, let me go ahead and remind you the players, right? So in goal we had Robert Sanchez, and then other positions we have Reece James, Fofana, Chalobah, Marc Cucurella, Caicedo, Malo Gusto, Neto, Fernandes, Garnacho, and João Pedro. That was our starting 11. And from the bench, Tosin came on, Gittens, and Estevao, and Romeo Lavia. Now let's go and rate our players and manager. I'm going to give Enzo Maresca 8 out of 10 today. When he does something good, you have to appreciate it. And when he does something bad, you criticize fairly without any kind of agenda. You just tell the truth. 8 out of 10. Why? The game plan was good. We created chances. You know, when we create chances like that and we don't win, even if we lost today, Maresca was going to have 8 out of 10 from me because, I mean, what do you want him to do if Enzo Fernandez decide not to pass to Garnacho? You know what I mean? Or João Pedro refused to score a hat-trick, a very easy hat-trick. The opportunities that we created today, minimum was going to be 3-0. It didn't happen. Maresca did what really we wanted to see, and we didn't score. We need really to work very hard on our finishing. The only thing I was so nervous in the end because of Tosin Adarabioyo the last minute. Why? Because it takes you at least 10-15 minutes when you come on the pitch to kind of feel the pitch, to kind of set yourself into the game. People who played games in any level, they would tell you that. And then when you make those kind of changes the last minute, and Fofana was focused the entire game, he wanted to finish that game with a clean sheet, and you immediately switch to another person, it could cause a problem. He didn't cause any problem today. We won the game. Nothing to complain, but I wanted just to make sure that you understand how risky it is to change a centre-back in the last minute. Robert Sanchez, 8 out of 10 today. Absolutely immense. Distribution, I'm sick and tired of complaining about his distribution. I know how when he kicks long, it goes straight to the opposition. But today, he dominated his box. He was the boss in that box. Every challenge that he was given today, he really took it nicely. So Robert Sanchez, my friend, you have 8 out of 10 today. Marco Correa, I'm gonna give him 7. Yeah, he was Marco Correa everywhere on the pitch. A lot of energy, covering positions that been left by other players. It's Cucurella, bro. 7 out of 10. The only thing that was missing is a goal or something like that. You know what I mean? Alejandro Garnacho, how much I'm gonna give him? I'm gonna give him 6 out of 10 today. He was replaced at some point, but he could have scored at least a couple goals today. Enzo Fernandez refused to pass him the ball, which I didn't really understand. He was in a better position, and one of the passes that from Enzo Fernandez was bad, and we got a free kick from that. Garnacho almost got it, but we are waiting for him to do better. Okay, I saw him shaking his head when he came off, and you know the camera are gonna make it huge, but I don't think it was a big problem. I think his attitude is different from when he was at Manchester United. Gittens, I'm gonna give him 5 out of 10. When he came on, he had a wonderful opportunity to make it 2-0. He missed it. So he wasn't there for a long time, but that action only, you know, I was like, man, just do it, bro, do it. I'm gonna give him 5 out of 10. Yeah, that that's the way it is. Let me continue a little bit and see Trevor Chalobah. People love to hate this brother when he does something good, when he does something bad. But 99% of this brother game is absolutely world class, absolutely amazing. People don't say it because he's Cobham, he's English, and we love to hate them. Chelsea fans hating Chelsea players because where they're coming from. That's the way it is. We have to accept the discrimination in our society, right? This is something that we have to fight all together to consider every player as our player. We don't see the color of your skin. We don't see where you're coming from. People just waiting for, I told you so. But today, oh my Lord. One of the passes from Xavi Simons to Kudus. If it wasn't for Chalobah last minute tackles, my friend, that was going to be 1-1. But if he didn't get it, you know, he gave away a penalty or something, people were going to kill him. But now that he did very good, nobody is going to give him credit. I am going to give him 8 out of 10. Tosin, well, I think it's going to be very unfair for me to like rate Tosin. I'm going to give him just 6 because he was there to finish the game, but he didn't have enough time like to impact the game. So, yeah, brother, just take just take 6 out of 10. But to be honest, I was very, very worried when he came on.
It's a Chelsea thing.
All right. Who else? Malo Gusto. I am going to give him 7 out of 10. I don't have to explain that much about him. I'm going to give him 7. Romeo Lavia, 6 out of 10. He just came to help us see the game out. Didn't have enough time, really. Captain Reece James is going to get 8 out of 10. I was really afraid because of that tackle. It was a red card, in my opinion. But I was happy in the end because the referee tried to balance things out. Because he didn't give a red card to a Tottenham Hotspur's player, he refused also to give the red card to Enzo Fernandez, who also had a bad tackle that could have been red. So I think it's kind of balanced in the end. But probably if Tottenham Hotspurs were playing 10 against 11, Enzo Fernandez was never going to make that challenge in the end of the game, right? So depending on how you see it, but referees really hate Chelsea with passion. I don't know what it is. They hate us. They just hate us. Pedro, or Joao Pedro, I'm going to give him 8. I was going to give him 9, but that brother today, he could have scored a hat trick easily. I don't know how he missed those chances today, but you know what? 1-0. We got 3 points, but he need to improve. You can see that he's lacking a little bit of confidence today, but he scored a goal. So what are you going to do about it? Esteval Willian, I'm going to give him just 5 out of 10. He just came on the last few minutes. He was like bleeding or whatever in the end of the game, but yeah, he didn't really have enough time to impact on something. Pedro Neto, 7 out of 10. Very solid, very good crosses today. He can run and run and run for 2 days, that brother Pedro Neto. I don't know where he got that kind of energy, but man, what a guy. The man himself is going to get 8 out of 10. Moises Caicedo, again, absolutely baller. You know, he got an assist today. He was bullying people for fun. Man, I'm lacking even words to say how lucky Chelsea are to have somebody like Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez, 5 out of 10, brother. Today, I was so disappointed. In the end, we didn't lose, but if we lost the game, Enzo Fernandez was going to be one of the reasons, because of the amount of chances that he had, or the amount of opportunity he had to pass the ball one time and get one of our players like one-on-one with the goalkeeper. I don't know. And especially that Garnacho, man. Garnacho was in a better position. Pass the ball one time, Garnacho scores that. But he didn't do it today. And he didn't have any like defensive duty today, because we were very protected. Reece James was literally in the midfield, and everybody was protecting Enzo, but yeah, it was missing something in the final third. Wesley Fofana, I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. Very, very solid game. Happy to see him like having more minutes on the pitch. Long might continue. Let's hope that he doesn't get injured.
What do we think of Tottenham? Shit! What do we think of shit? Tottenham! Thank you! That's all right! It's happened again! It's happened again! Tottenham Hotspur! It's happened again! It's happened again! Tottenham Hotspur! It's happened again!
Remember to subscribe to the channel.
It's a Chelsea thing.